بتاعك لغاية ما بتاع الانترو بتاعك لغاية ما نخش في العمل معانا لسه بيبعت بعتله مستر محمد. اه يبقى حاجة انا بيخش عايزين
خصوصا إن الجو ابتدى يبرد، يعني هتلاقي كتير على وضع الجو.
Hello, everyone. Grade 4 students, good morning. How are you? I hope that you are fine. Are you ready? With you today, Mr. Ashraf Abdel Salam. I hope you will enjoy this lesson. Okay, are you ready? Let's start. Today, we are going to study together Module 1, Unit 1B, Grammar for the present simple tense, but in the question form. Do you remember? Okay, we have two ways to ask questions in the present simple tense. We have yes or no question or WH question. Okay, WH question like what, which, whom, why, how often, where, when, who, how, and so on. We use these WH questions to ask about specific information. How come? Let's see. Okay, number one, what? We use what to ask about things and verbs. For example, what is your favorite color? My favorite color is blue. Or, what do you usually do in the evening? Answer, I usually read a book in the evening. So that's for what? Remember, things or verbs. Number two, we have where. I think all of you know it. Where to ask about places. For example, where is your book? It is in the bag. Or where do you play football? I play football at the club, and so on. Then we have number three, when. We use a when to ask about times or date of an event. For example, when is the party? It is on Friday at 8 o'clock. Or when is your birthday? You can say it's on 9th April. Why? Why to ask about reason. For example, why are you late? I am late because I missed the bus. Then we have who. Who to ask about a person or a subject pronoun, the person who did the verb or the action. For example, who always does the laundry? Mom always does the laundry. How? How to ask about the way you do something, or the method, or directions. For example, how do you go to school? I go to school by bus, by car, on foot, whatever. How does your dad go to work? He goes to work by car, and so on. Then we have how often, and take care for that one, please. How often to ask about the adverbs of frequency. Do you remember them? Let's remember them together. Adverbs of frequency like always, usually, often, sometimes, every, and so on. Or words like once, twice, on, and any day of the week, on Sunday, Monday, whatever. Let's see an example. How often do you go to the club? Anyone can answer? I go to the club twice a week. Or you can say, I go to the club every day. I go to the club on Fridays, or I always go to the club. Notice here we use an adverb of frequency, which is always. Then how we can form a question using the helping verb do. We have two forms here, using the helping verb do or using the helping verb does. Let's start with do. You start with the WH question word, which is where, what, when, whatever, plus do as a helping verb, plus any subject pronoun like I, we, you, they, then the verb in the infinitive form. Let's take an example. If I ask, where do they live? Notice where is the WH, do as a helping verb, they is the pronoun, and the verb in the infinitive is live. Where do they live? You can answer, they live in a big house. Then how to form the same question but with the helping verb does. Also, you start with the WH question word plus does as a helping verb, then he or she or it as a subject pronoun, then the verb in the infinitive form. Example, what time does he wake up? What time is the question word. Does the helping verb. He is the subject, then the infinitive is wake up. What time does he wake up? The answer, he wakes up at 8 o'clock. So now we have studied together how to form a question using the helping verb do or the helping verb does. But remember, with a question word. Okay, so I drink tea without sugar. Can you ask with how? Okay, first, you delete without sugar because that is the answer. So, how do you drink tea? How do you drink tea? Number two, she studies her lessons in the evening. When? Do you remember when asked about what? Time. Yes. So where's the time here? In the evening. So we deleted the question how, do or does. Notice we have she. So how, or sorry, when does she study her lessons? But remember, here in the second example, we don't add s or es or ies to the verb when we make a question. Why? Because if you remember, we said you start with the WH question word plus do or does as a helping verb plus the subject pronoun plus the infinitive form of the verb. Remember that in the question you use the infinitive form. Okay, then who? Take care of that one. We use WH question word who to ask about the subject. We said it before, or the person who did the action. Number one, mom makes me a cake. I want you to ask with who. Come on. Who asks about what? About the subject, right? Where is the subject? Mom, yes. So, who makes you a cake? But we have a note here. What is it? We don't remove the s or es or ies from the verb with that one. So take care of it. We just delete the subject or the person who did the action and complete the question as it is. Who makes you a cake? Who goes to the cinema with you? Who plays football? And so on. Okay, then we have form number two, how to form a question, but this time using verb to be. Form number one, how to form a question using WH question word and do or does. And we learned it together. But now, how to form a question using verb to be. Do you remember verb to be? Anybody knows? Yeah, am or is or are. Okay, verb to be in the present, it's am or is or are. How to make a question using this one? Let's see. You start with the WH question word, what, when, where, whatever. Then am or is or are, remember am or is or are, which is verb to be. Then the subject pronoun, which is I, he, she, it, we, you, or they, plus complement, which is the rest of the sentence. You complete the sentence. How come? Let's see. Example, Nada is in the library. Ask with where. If you notice here, we have is in the sentence. We don't have a main verb like plays, goes, runs, swims. We don't have that. We just have is. So we have verb to be in the sentence. So where asks about what? Where asks about the place. Where is the place in that sentence? In the library. So you delete in the library. Your question, where is Nada? If you look up, where is the WH question word? Is here is the verb or the helping verb. Then we complete the sentence with the subject pronoun, which is Nada. Where is Nada? My favorite subject is English. What? Remember, what asks about things or verbs. So you delete English. So the answer, anybody knows? The answer, what is your favorite subject? So we have, let's remember together, how to form a question in the present simple tense. We have two forms. Form number one, using do or does as a helping verb. Form number two, using am or is or are. Okay, let's see. They speak English well. How? Anybody knows? They speak English well. So, if you remember, how asks about the direction or the method or whatever. So, how do they speak English? And also, if you see, the verb speak here is in the infinitive form, and we have a subject pronoun they, which takes do. How do they speak English? But if the sentence was she speaks English well, she speaks English well, the question, how does she speak English? Number two, he plays tennis in the club. He plays tennis in the club. Where? Where asks about that place. Where's the place in the club? Okay, delete it. So you have he. He takes do or does. Does. So the helping verb here is does. So where does he play? Not plays. Why? Because in the question we use the infinitive form like that. How or where does he play tennis? She does the laundry every week. Use when. When asks about the time. Where the time here? Every week. Okay, delete it. When. Notice the verb does. Does here is a verb with es, and the subject pronoun is she. If you remember, she takes do or does. Does. So the helping verb is does. So the question, when does she do the laundry? Why, mister? When does she, the main verb here is do the laundry. When does she do the laundry? Every week. Number 4, Amira tidies her room once a day. Ask with how often. How often asks about adverbs of frequency or once, twice, 3 times, and so on. So, how often does Amira tidy her room? Now, your sheet, page 9. Let's answer the homework together. Let's start with the rewrite. Okay, we will start with the rewrite questions. Number 1, they spent the summer holiday in Alexandria. Ask with where. Who can answer? Aya, can you? Yes.
They spend the summer holiday in Alexandria.
Ask with where.
Where do they spend the summer
Holiday. Yes, very good. Like that. Where do they spend the summer holiday? Number 2, she goes to the club every Friday. How often? Anybody knows? Yes, Iyad. Are you ready?
She goes to the club every Friday. How often she go to the club?
Okay, but you have a small mistake here. Where is the helping verb, do or does?
Does.
Yeah, very good. So the answer, how often does she go to the club? Number 3, Ahmed usually has his lunch at 3 o'clock. Use when.
When does Ahmed usually
When does Ahmed
has lunch?
Okay, when does Ahmed usually have his lunch? Okay, when does Ahmed usually have, because it's the infinitive, his lunch? Number 4, anybody can answer? Number 4, Asir. Asir, can you answer?
Yes.
Okay, my mom washes the dishes.
هو هنستخدم ايه عشانه مش باين؟
Number 4, use who.
Who does the dishes? Who washes the dishes?
Yeah, very good, very good, excellent. Who washes the dishes? The answer is my mom. Number 5, he goes to the school, or he goes to school by bus because he is, or his house is far. Ask was why. Okay, let's see. Omar, are you there?
مستر مش شايف أقول إيه يعني.
He goes to school by bus because his house is far. Ask why.
Why
Yes.
he goes to school
By bus.
Why he goes to school
By bus.
by
But,
bus.
yes, but you have a small mistake here. Where is the helping verb? Do or does?
Do.
Sure. We have he.
He
Yes.
goes. Does. هنحط does.
So the question again.
He. Why? He
Do or,
goes.
why? Do or does?
Does.
Why does
He go to
school by bus? Why does he go to school by bus? Okay, because his house is far.
Mister.
Yes.
مستر احنا ليه ما حطيناش في number 4 do or does؟
Number 4, because if you ask with who, you just delete the subject pronoun. My mom washed the dishes. I delete the subject pronoun, which is mom, and continue the sentence as it is. Don't add with who or with who, don't add do or does. You just ask who washed the dishes. Okay, now,
Thank you.
now let's see number 6. Okay, let's see Ismail. Yes. Ismail, are you there? Ismail.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Number 6, can you answer? We study a lot of
Yes.
subjects at school. We
مستر
study a lot
مستر
of
مش شايف
subjects.
من اللي هي الحتة
We study, number 6, we study a lot of subjects at school. What?
what
Yes.
we
What?
what you
Remember, no. After what we get do or does.
what do
Yes.
you
Yes.
what do you study
Huh?
a lot to subject
Oh,
to
think again. Think again. What do you study at?
study at school.
Yeah, the answer is a lot of subjects. Very good. Now, number 7. She goes to school on foot. She goes to school on foot. Let's see. Habiba. Habiba, are you
Yes.
there? Are you there?
Yes.
Habiba. Yeah, number 7. She goes to school on foot. Can you ask using how?
How do
Remember, after how we get do or does, right? But the sentence starts with she. She takes do or does. Hello? Habiba, are you there? Okay, let's see Ahmed. Ahmed? Ahmed, number 7. Are you ready? Number 7.
Yes.
Can you answer?
Yes.
She goes to school
He
on
goes
foot.
to school on foot.
Yes.
How does she go to school?
Yeah, excellent. Very good. Excellent, Ahmed. Number 8. Let's see. Number 8, Abdurrahman. Abdurrahman, are you ready? Number 8. Number 8. My sister usually does the laundry. How often? Abdurrahman. Okay. Let's see Lara. Lara, are you there?
yes
Okay, go. My sister usually does the laundry. How often?
how often my sister
No. Change my into.
does
Once more, again. Start again. My sister usually does the laundry. How often?
My sister.
Yes?
My sister. How often?
No, you start the question with how often.
My sister usually.
Okay, look here. You ask how often does your sister do the laundry? How often does your sister do the laundry? Thank you, Laura. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see who are there. Okay. Zina, are you there? Number 9. Number 9, Zina, are you there? Yeah. Number 9. I often see my friends at weekends. I often see my friends at weekends. Can you ask using when? I often see my friends at weekends.
طب انت قلت ايه؟
Number 9. Number 9. I often see my friends at weekends. When? Huh?
When?
Yes. Do or does?
When I.
No, change the I into you. When
you see your friend.
Yeah, but you have a small mistake. After when, do or does? After when, do or does? Yes, excellent. Very good. Very good. When do you often see your friends? Okay. Number 10, we have Chris. Chris, are you ready? Number 10, Chris. Chris, are you there?
Mister.
Yeah, Chris, ready?
Sema. Stop. Yeah.
Chris, I can hear you. My dad usually reads a book.
My dad always reads a book
before he goes to bed.
goes to
Bed, yes.
مستر في حاجة شايلة حاجة go to bed.
My dad usually reads a book before he goes to bed. I want you to ask using what?
When.
What?
When.
No, what? What? Number 10. Number 10. What? Come on, you can do it. Chris, are you there? Chris, come on, you can do it. Okay, let's see. Okay. Hala? Hala, are you there? Hala, can you answer? Hala.
Yes.
Yeah, number 10. My dad usually reads a book before he goes to bed. What?
What does your dad usually before he goes to bed?
Yeah, but you have a little mistake, okay? What does your dad, okay? What does your dad usually do before he goes to bed? Once more, what does your dad usually do before he goes to bed? Okay, thank you. Now, let's go to the underline question, which is in the same page here. Yes. Number 1, when he finished his homework. Anybody knows? Let's see Ahmed. Ahmed Mamdouh, are you there?
Huh?
When he finished his homework. Ahmed?
نعم.
Yes, can you answer? When he finished his homework.
When does
When does, very good. Thank you. Okay, number 2. Do you usually spend summer in Paris? Let's see. Okay, Judy. Judy, are you there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Do
I'm
you,
here.
again?
No. Okay, I'm here.
Number 2, the answer. Do you
Okay.
usually spend summer in Paris?
Where do you usually spend summer?
Yeah, very good. Okay, clap for yourself. Very good. Okay, then we have 3. Often do you go shopping? I usually go shopping on Fridays. Let's see. Hamza? Hamza, are you there? Hamza. Number 3, Hamza.